Welcome, welcome. Why does that sound like a Shakespeare's play? Hopefully, everyone's had a good day. It's Friday today. Bit weird to say that it's Friday already, to be honest. Feeling like the week has absolutely flown on by. As we're going to be getting into launching the game. Lovely jubbly. Sound as a pound. I'm not too sure why my Stream Deck hasn't loaded up yet. Max Verstappen. Oh, there we go. Oh, the cable isn't fully in. When does it start? Iron Man League is on Sunday night, 7 p.m. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome in. Hopefully everyone's had a fantastic week. Oh, I might need to rewire this thing. You just dropped it, I have. Unk. Unk. I'm not getting away from the allegations, man. And I don't want to. The Unk allegations are accurate. We will be there. We will be there. So, how's stuff? It's going good, thank you, Ryan. How are you doing? Good evening. How you doing, Phil? Welcome in. How you doing, Sass? So yeah, basically we're just going to be doing a bit of league racing practice today. Possibly we'll jump over and do some other stuff later, like a my team race on Bahrain. But we'll get to that when we decide. We've got a lot of time until 10 p.m. when normally I end. So we've got a lot of stuff to get through, I reckon. Should be a good stream. How you doing, Parrot? How you doing, Cup Competition? Brendon, why did you look my video you tagged me in? What video? My wheel turned on? It is. Lovely jubbly. What track? We're going to be focusing on... I took a photo of it today. Iron Man League has like a random track. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 races. You have like 13 races in the calendar. And it's randomly picked, the track. So we don't actually know the track yet, basically. So today I want to specifically work on Mexico, Abu Dhabi, Kota, or Singapore. Why are we practicing? Why not? I'm running solo, you know what I mean? Like, I'm literally soloing this whole situation, so I do have to practice. You can buy the setup on my website. It's on the description of the stream on YouTube. But all your dry setups, will be trying them over the weekend. Mate, let me know how that goes. Let me know if you like them or not. I'd love to hear your feedback. You're on pole, though? Mate, there wasn't a qualifying session. My favourite series of the year? Mate, it's so good. Don't play co-op with Parrot. I am planning to do a co-op with GB68. Still. Keep talking. Hey man, I'm enjoying life. I enjoy driving. I enjoy practicing. If you don't want to practice, don't practice. Do what you want. I don't care. You rather... I prefer a bit of understeer than oversteer for sure. I have them always, just wondering about the wings in particular because how high you set them. Yeah, I'm basically looking at altering my approach stick on the way that I'm doing it because the higher wings I do genuinely believe are the fastest way around the circuit. But also the lower wings seem to be a bit efficient for other people when driving in like my team. So how I'm planning to evolve the setup is we'll continue doing the high wings as the setup that I would use. And then we'll also do it as a situation that there's a low wing recommendation as well. So both let's say, people on the high and low wing can be sorted. Ooh, why is it doing that? Oh man, why is setting filter there? Before back is broken? Unlucky. Why is it broken? How's IRL racing going? I haven't done it for a few years. I don't really plan to do it at all. Like, if I have enough money, why not? But I don't plan to look for money to do it. I don't see a point. It's a lot of money for not really much in return. No, I just want to focus on doing the setups in GP for now. But maybe over Sunday or Saturday midday, then I might do some online. But is it updated during the year? It will be, yeah. It will be.
Welcome.
The first
Let's run you through the
updates I'm planning to do are coming in. Oh, shut up! There's a radio check. Like on the first time of loading it, it was fun to hear like radio check. Now it's just annoying. Anyway, back to the point. Yeah, so it will be planning to update, and the first tracks I'm planning to update are going to be China, what's already done for the race, Bahrain, Japan, Abu Dhabi, because I'm doing it right now, and that should come in the middle of June, will be the first update. Of course, if you've already bought the pack, it will be for free.
Radio check.
So, yeah.
Radio check.
Can I zoom out my cam a little bit? Is that better? Is it today? No, it's on Sunday. But I don't have much time to get ready over the weekend. So I'm out on Saturday night. Yeah, I'm out on Saturday night. There we go. The cam's better. I'm away Saturday. I said it like 3 times now. I'm away Saturday night. So I don't really have much time on Saturday in general. Won't have much time on Sunday in general. So getting it done now. Getting it in early. No, I'm not out like that. I'm just going bowling. I don't really enjoy partying, to be honest. It's a bit boring. For me, anyway. On the G2O? Oh, you know it, man. Yeah, bowling is really expensive. For what it is. Did we get damage? Is damage on? Okay, damage is on. But yeah, bowling is very expensive these days. Okay. Oh my god, there's 0 grip. Have I seen the glitch in Baku? I haven't. What glitch? There's no grip. Can I see myself winning again? No, because I retired. How are you doing, Hector? I got it set up to be on the controller. I don't know, I've heard some reviews on my email to say that they're pretty decent, but I'm not a controller player. I have not driven on controller, to be honest. So I'm not personally going to recommend them because I don't actually know. So I think it would be pretty fake of me if I tried to recommend you a setup I didn't know how good it was, you know? Fine, man. Yeah, I'm excited for it as well. It's a good laugh. Okay, the cone gets stuck underneath the car. Hope you win. Thank you. I hope as well. Would be nice. Fireware is a little high, but they feel good. You speak about the setups, or what is Iron Man League? Iron Man League is a 100% race distance league on F1, 24, 25. There's also in 23. Set up by Timbo in collaboration with WOR. And to be honest, it's a really good league. It's really fun. It's one of the most fun leagues out there, in my opinion. Maybe the most fun, actually. You go over these curves. I'm going to take that as a no.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
How's the game so far? I like the game. I think it's good so far. As the dress up as Tony Stark. Duncan, that sounds like promotion, my guy. That's a bannable offense. How you doing there, man? But what is the glitch? Like, what is the glitch people are talking about? Didn't you say hi before the promo? You found the glitch in F120. Yeah, I know, man, but like, what glitch? Slam the barrier and it puts you in the right direction. And that's been there for years now. I wouldn't say that was anything new. Yeah, Joe, you're gonna get banned, my friend. No, Joe is most definitely not onto something. Don't listen to Joe. Oh, bugger. You're going to be on SRC setup? No, I don't believe you. I believe you that you would race it, but surely you have done setup development with Aston, no? Or are you doing like an ad with SRC? I'll make sure to take you out either way, Duncan. For the promo. My teammates left. Is that a confirmation that Fabrizio left Aston Martin? Because that might be an exclusive on the Brendon Leigh livestream.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
Oh, Duncan. Now I don't believe you anymore. I'm streaming Iron Man League on Sunday, 7 PM. You already joined Race Clutch? What team has Race Clutch got? Cadillac? Wow. Yeah, GB's on the game trying to make setups. Ah, Matthew, I'm glad to hear that you're liking the setups. Yeah, of course, like the setup is going to be a bit lively, being like esports spec. Love the video, love the videos. Will you be doing setups and how to? Yeah, I will be doing, Dean. So my plan is to continue doing what I was doing before with like the track guides videos. So what I will do is offer a free setup in those videos. So like what I do, for example, Canada, probably when the GP is there, if not before. Then I will do like a free setup where I'll show you how to adjust the time trial setup to be quick, to be fast. And then also, if you want to buy the setup pack I have, you can, but I'm not going to force it down people's throats. Oh my god, that was almost a crash. Have you had a good day? Thank you, Victoria. I'm having a good day. How's your day been? Brendon. Oh, bugger. I need to stop reading chat, man. I will be reading chat in like 3 seconds, but with that being said. GB. Maybe you should engineer me and Duncan. When are you guys driving? 7 PM Sunday night, 100% race. You just got signed to my team? Let's go, man. Don't fire me. I think Benjamin Daly's going to be firing me soon. So only join underneath the terminology terms, I should say, that I'm not gonna be fired. iRacing setups when? When I get good at iRacing? Nah, I have no idea about iRacing setups. How you doing, buddy? Might actually be able to. Man, I would be worried that you're gonna favour your Aston man, you know? Be like, Brendon, you're about to win the first race of the season, but Duncan is P2. Duncan is P2. You need to let him through. Confirm you've heard the message, Brendon. There's no way, Duncan. Ah, Duncan, stop being such a tryhard. Ah. Yeah, but I'm bad at making iRacing setups, I should say, that way. Well, that curb is vicious this year. Uh, 7 PM Sunday night. But the reason I'm doing practice now is I don't have any time over the weekend to do it, so... Before people start being like, ah, you're practicing 3 days before a race. How's the handling in this game compared to last year? Much better. Oh, you're practicing 2 days before a race. GB. GB, man. Oh. What?
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
How you doing, F1 Quebec? Practicing? For my team. For Iron Man League. 100% race. Should be a clacker. Well, I need to check something. I restart so I can edit the setup. WR? It's part of WOR, yeah. It's in a collaboration with. That makes sense. Copy. Glad you think it makes sense. Yo, what's up? This guy. Did I bomb a switchback? Depends how much you want to embarrass the other driver, to be honest. If you really want to embarrass him, you do a switchback. I run 11 Newton meters for my wheelbase. How can you be more consistent with your lap times during the actual race? Push it 96%. If you're even pushing higher than that, a lot of the time you're overstressing the tyre anyway for race pace. So if you can do that, you'll be in a really good position. See you later. Yeah, I run 11 Newton meters on the Simucube. I've shown you in Discord, I think. Oh my god. Exact same. Yeah, but it's really different, honestly, mate. Like, 11 Newton meters on Simucube is nothing like 11 Newton meters on Fanatec. I keep restarting so I can get the better setup. But now this setup is feeling pretty good, so I think I may keep it. I would say... because Fanatec, comparing to Simucube, has a bit more just like weighted feel. So the actual peak bump hitting 11 Newton meters is the same. But like, I would say Fanatec just has more general weight to the turning experience. And Simucube feels much lighter in general sense. Like, I would say when turning, like in, for example, that corner, what is 11 Newton meters on Simucube Sport, what I have, feels like 7 on a Fanatec. No, maybe about 8 or 9. 8 probably. Dirty effort here is atrocious. Oh, I like that though. I think a lot of people giving stick to the dirty air, but it's actually nice that it's really difficult. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? That better not be the legal overtake. Good. I mean, it totally was. Don't get me wrong, but I use Ascher Ultimate as my wheel rim. I really like it. See, I've got my name on it in case I forget what I'm called. What comes in handy when I'm like filling out online forms? I sort of just look down and go, oh yeah! That's how it's spelled. Exactly, man. Exactly, Aiden. I've got myself covered for the future. Can you remember your name? Yes. You got my name on your hands. How did you get your name on your hands? Do you tattoo your name on your hands? Putting out a form using a wheel? Incredible. On my next trick, I'll play Call of Duty on a Simucube. You ride it every morning? Are you still in school, or like do you have to do it for your work? 11 Newton meters is not a lot, to be honest. I used to run 20. When I had a Fanatec DD1, I used to run 20. But yeah. At the moment I run 11 because I'm happy with the detail the wheelbase gives me. And also I like to drive a bit longer now. I like to drive a bit longer now compared to just doing pure performance. Because now, of course, I'm streaming a lot more, I'm making more content, so if all my energy, or most of my energy is being used up to do turning, I can't do live comments, if you see what I mean. Mario Kart on a Simucube? I'm game. I would say generally, yeah. I'm a bit faster using more force feedback. Actually, let me put it this way. I think it's a better way to put it. I'm better at dealing with bad handling cars with higher force feedback. If the car is handling good, then I don't need higher force feedback. But to deal with a bad characteristic of a car, I'm better having higher force feedback. Am I going to be under Audi next year? Well, I hope not to be ran over. I hope to be sitting in one. That would be much better. Oops. The jokes are here all night, ladies and gentlemen. The car looks sick. Should give it some medication then. I need to take up the bollards, man. Let's get a shoot. How'd you get good without assists? Just practice, mate. Just practice, practice, practice. That's the biggest thing. I don't know, I think not taking that curb is faster this year. I don't have any controller settings. I'm lucky, sorry. Tell us where gears are shown, hub size? What do you mean? Gears are shown. You might actually have to take a wider entry there compared to previous years now. I've saved about 5% in the last 2 laps. Even with using quite a lot of overtake button. It sounds obvious, but a good way to measure your EOS usage is just across the start-finish line. If you can remember where you've been using EOS and where you haven't been, then you can just track it over the start-finish line and know if you're up or down at the end of the lap. Tell where gears is shown. The gears are the middle number. So like we're 8th gear right now, then we'll probably go down to 3rd here. Apex is lava. Yuki finally got Max's car. That's why he's in P2. Oh no, I was in none on my EOS. Oh. Join Yano? What do you mean join Yano? How you doing? Doing good, thank you. How are you? Cam settings on my YouTube video. Best place to check it out. Okay, can't break from that curve anymore. Why do you use mile per hour and not kilometers an hour? Just feel like it, to be honest. The 4-cone throw? Never. But seeing as you mention it, I might do it now. How you doing, Swordy? Yeah, they will be alpha. They will be. So everything I do, you'll be able to use, basically. Yourself. Is this a return to League Racing? Well, I never left League Racing. I just left F1 Esports. The setup is really close to being good. You're not pushing for world record every track. No, I like seeing the sun, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
Radio check.
I just know by muscle memory, Jeffrey. You just learn it, like, off habit, and then from that habit, you develop it a bit further. And that's basically all it is. Any chance of playing Marcel in the future? Probably. I don't have any plans to right now, but why not? Whew. Seeing the sun is a big no-no? No. Oh, this is going to be a crash. Where's Alvin? Hi, you. Oh, Cam. Ha! Unlucky. Sorry, Lewis. Alright, what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Out anything nice, or? Oh. Go on, Swordy. I don't know anything about UFC, but is Paddy the Baddy fighting? Oh man, I love that guy's YouTube channel. Virtual races? Sounds banging, mate. No, but literally not all 50-50. That's a complete fake statement. And if you literally look to the bottom right of the screen right now, you can literally see I'm testing lower wing at the moment to continue to improve the setup. So, yeah, not a scam. Brendon Leigh. What am I using? Ascher Ultimate. This is 110%, yeah. You shouldn't have left F1 Esports. Always leave the football before the football leaves you. I think when you have something that's special to you in life that you've also been doing for so long, I think sometimes it's more healthy to leave it before it becomes a burden to you. Like, if I did F1 Esports for another year, I just wouldn't have been motivated to practice. Well, I wasn't really that motivated to practice anyway, in all honesty. I didn't really care, in all honesty. I wasn't as hyped to race as I should have been. Or previously would have been. And, yeah, I mean, for me, that's the high and low of it, is just knowing when it's the right time that you wouldn't have the motivation to go to the distance that you need to, you know? The football's left him. Why are you starting the race again if you were in first place? Hector, because I'm just testing setup. I'm not actually trying to win the race, I'm just testing the setup for the first, like, 10 laps. Understand the balance. And then go forward from there. Don't you think it's better to use second gear in slow corners? No, because you get more torque from the engine in third, and you have better power management in third gear. In second gear, it's too easy to wheel spin. To me, the environment around F1 esports seems toxic. It's not about F1 esports. It's not about F1 esports, you know, because that's a championship, and a championship can't be toxic, I think, because that's there, you know. But definitely the community around F1 esports can be heavily toxic. Yeah. You don't need that. You've already been in the champions, man. More. But thank you. Okay, previous setup was better. I'm happy with that for now.
Alright, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Have I seen... I hope it's me, Ben. What's all that about, man? Oh, he failed his drifting as well. Why does it look like 4? You got P3 in career mode. Nice, Thomas. Congratulations. Green for Portugal. Oh, Portuguese in Belgium, and thanks a lot for high tips. Mate, you're welcome. Happy to hear that there are high tips in your regard. Hopefully they're helping. Still not as much eye candy as Brendon Leigh. Just for you, Ben. Well, not just for you. GB there as well, you know, but we can pretend. Right, we'll do one more track and then we'll do a My Team race. Well, what am I using? Simucube Sport as wheelbase and Ascher Ultimate as the actual wheel rim itself. And it's very nice. I like it a lot. We will miss another prank on Twitch. Do you have to go to base in Himble sometimes in the season? Don't know. We don't know what will happen this year. Normally yes, but let's see. You should join Creator Series. I am reserving Creator Series. So later in the season, I think when like it's a bit more settled, because at the moment I think the game's quite new, so probably would not be that ideal for me to join Creator Series right now, because I think the advantage would be quite big. But when everyone's a bit more settled, probably mid-season, when Ben's in the middle of his championship hunt, you know, Ben's like 25 points in the lead, it's looking pretty secure. Brendon Leigh is going to join Creator Series. Absolutely smash him into a wall. And that'll be for firing me in career mode, my friend. That'll be for firing me in career mode. Think twice before you fire Brendon Leigh in career mode. We'll cook him up. Wipe out Gillen too. Oh, mate, I'll do it for Gillen. For his little sponge back in the day. What's my favourite track? My favourite track is Croft in the UK. I don't want to do quality. Why am I putting that on? Do F1 teams give free tickets to esports races? Sometimes, yeah, sometimes no. Really depends on the team and if they care for you to be at the track or not. Do Imola? It's not on the calendar for...
Welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, named
the League
after
of
the
Iron Man
brothers
League.
whose idea for a race in Mexico was so compelling that it got presidential approval.
What's an Iron Man? It's a racing league in F1. That we get like 10 esports drivers, 10 content, well, not really content creators, but amateur racers, and then we do a race together. It's quite fun. Hi, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hopefully you've had a great day.
Radio check.
Radio check, radio check, radio check. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, it's one of my favorite leagues. I really like it. Me and the league owner, Timbo, have a picture on Valentine's Day together. Oh, that was a romantic one. Oh! That's far from ideal. Was completely my fault, probably. A lucky sunshine. Oh, it's the wrong thing. What are you looking at? That's one of my hidden pages, man. I was saving for the future. I also have an interview. Oh my god, I was reading chat. Why is that Tom at turn 1? Hey man, what the flip? Oh, it's an Alpine as well. I don't know, I have just this image in my head of crashing into Tom and his motion sim falls over. Like, I love Tom, so I wouldn't want any harm for him. But I just think it would be so funny if in the middle of the race his sim just falls over. Hey man, what the flip Brendon? Ah, that was not a good accent. Hey man, what the flip? I already know I need to make the front wing lower. Do you remember when he broke his wheel? Tom! I don't remember that. If I saw the clip, I probably would. Hey man, what the flip? Brendon, it's a real pleasure for me to watch your live stream. Ah, cheers, Hector. That's a real nice message. Thank you. Do you have a preference tire choice between two-stop races and sort of hard is almost impossible? I haven't done a full 100% race yet, to be honest. So I wouldn't be able to answer that one. What's my favourite kind of overtake? On the way to the fridge. Or, you know when you're in, like, you know when you're in Tesco's, right? And you're going to the self-checkout, and you see someone else going towards the self-checkout as well, and you get there before them? That's my favourite type of race. That is my favourite type of race by far.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Radio check.
What's my thoughts on the reverse tracks? Don't really care. I think they're fun, don't get me wrong, I think they're fun, but I don't care. We're gonna be like P6 by the end of the first sector. Oh, that's a cut. How is that not a cut? 110% AI, by the way. Not a fan of reverse tracks. No, I think they have a good purpose in the game. I agree, I'm not a fan of them, but I think it's good that they're in the game rather than not, because I think there's a lot of people who would find them interesting. I'm just not part of that category, to be honest. Right, a few more changes. Need to go more aggressive on lower front wing.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
How do people... I think it's just a purist thing versus not purist, you know what I mean? I think they're both very good, it's just purist versus not purist. I just realized I'm in a 50% race. Didn't mean to do that. Doesn't really make any difference, to be honest, but... How you doing, Kieran? Hope you had a good day. Right, we got to P6 last time. Probably going to be difficult to get P6 this time. Oh, maybe not. Hello from Portugal. How you doing? The AI free wide. Oh, Antonelli, what are you doing, man? What was that racecraft? Okay, I haven't got damage. Spy in reverse would be fun. Yeah, I wish they did that track in reverse. I think Spa in reverse would be better than Zandvoort in reverse. Unfortunately, AI don't play DRS games. Ha! I'd be so mad if they did. It'll make winning career mode races so much harder. You can easily fly at the source. What one is the source again? It's just too much rear tire deck. I need to fix that.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Yeah, I've changed the wheel. I'm on Asher Ultimate at the moment. I thought Iron Man was 100%. It is. I just loaded 50% by mistake. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Ooh, I might be pinned to the outside line here. Bugger. What a nice Sunday drive that is. Are you winning, son? Almost. Almost with... He brake checked me! Nah, what was that about? Do we just get brake checked by Antonelli? That looks like a brake check, if you ask me. That looks like a brake check. I mean, the dirty air and the understeer with it is quite realistic, to be honest. In real life, they have even more. So it's nice to see that they have at least some effect of it now in the game. Yo, Bronze Mule, thank you much for your Twitch Prime. Absolute legend. Up to 44 now. That's huge. Thank you very much. Ouch. Oh, this is gonna have DLS. Yo, up to 45 now. Thank you, Hat Trisha. Is that how I say your name? I probably butchered it massively. My apologies, but thank you so much for the tier 1. Up to 45 subs now. That's insane. Absolute legends. Thank you very much. Right, let's see. I might have the first setup in F125 that's faster than the AI in a straight line, and it is confirmed. I didn't ever message Arno about a 1v1. I mean, if he wants to go drifting around Monaco with me, I'm game. But no, we never messaged about it. Right.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
We're going to do one more change, because I have an idea. And then we're going to do some My Team career mode after. Don't mind me, just cutting the grass. Oh my god, the AI. See you later. In theory, no, Adam. You can be fast still with Racing Line and ABS, but it's just, for me, less satisfying to drive. Oh, I'm not in medium. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in the chat. Hope you had a good day. Okay, yeah, I've got this track worked out now and set up. Of my stuff? Thank you, buddy. Really means a lot. Is this better than F124? By far. By far. I'm using the Ascher Ultimate wheel rim. Okay, rear deck is much better now, under control. Unlucky. The Ultimate wasn't out when you got yours. What Ascher wheel rim do you have? Like the... I think I know what you... I know what it looks like. Yeah, I think I know what your one looks like, yeah. Is wheel flicking still a thing? I think in time trial, yeah. But I think online, it's not really a problem. Okay, yeah. That's a really nice wheel, though. I always race on high tyre pressure, because it helps the tyre deck. In this game, the tyre deck's already very extreme. From tyre temps is the main reason, in my opinion. If you look at this, the tyres, all the tyres are overheating here. They all are. So you need higher tyre pressure to help bring the temp lower. I know, it's quite strange. I think it's the opposite than real life. But yeah. It is Mexico, yeah. You're always going to get overheating on the rear this game. Frozen. Whether you're high tyre pressure or low, but high tyre pressure means less overheating than low tyre pressure on this year's game. It was also the same on 24. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? You recommend max tyre pressure for the race? Yeah, basically everywhere. Even on max tire pressure, I'm still overheating. Thank you, Catherine, for the Twitch Prime. You're an absolute legend. Thank you for your support. Hopefully you had a good day. And a good week, actually, as well. Almost forgetting it's Friday. Dub. Good, thank you. Lovely, lovely. Glad to hear. No, I will update them. So the strategy that I'm using for selling the setup pack is, let's say I have 3 packages at the moment. I have the complete package, the race package, and the wet package. So once you buy that package, you have that package for the rest of the F125 game cycle. And I will update it for free as I learn more about the car, the game, the physics throughout the year. So, for example, people who already own the setup pack, when I update them, I'm planning to do the first tracks of updates. What'll be, for sure, China, Bahrain, Japan, Abu Dhabi, Mexico. They will become V2 on the listing. Yeah, you basically get that for free. Because you bought it, you know. That's generous. I don't think it's generous, to be honest. I think it's normal. I think if you're buying setups for a game, it should never cost more than the game, you know? So I appreciate your compliment because it does mean a lot to me, but I think it's normal that for addition to a game, like a setup, it should never cost more than the game, if you see what I mean. That's just my strategy anyway. Do you counteract understeer in this game? Best way to counteract understeer is through trail braking. If you can manage your trail braking quite well, then it's a good way to counteract it. Honestly, £45 isn't outrageous for that amount of data. Thank you. I'm proud that people think that way, to be honest. Yeah, that means a lot to me. Like, often, like, not often am I, like, speechless, to be honest, but it does mean a lot to me when people say, like, positive things in that way, because I'm really trying hard to push a product that I'm proud of, and not to be in a way of, like, just money grabbing, etc. So yeah, I'm really proud of that, and yeah, I think that's the best way I can say it. What's my camera settings? They're on my YouTube video, my dude. Actually, I can show you now quickly, because I need to restart and go to the toilet, and then we'll do my team. Oh, that's graphics. Where buy it? You can buy it on my website, BrendonLeeSetups.com. Or because you're on TikTok, you can see it in my TikTok page bio. I think this game is a big improvement. Yeah, from F123. If you have the spare dollar, I would recommend buying it. To be honest, it's good fun. Just bought my web pack. Oh, very nice. Hopefully they help you, man. Where's the best league where you can start to race? Probably WOR or PSGL are good leagues to start with. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a second. I'll leave my camera settings up if you want to take screenshots or whatever. But yeah, I'll be 2 seconds, everyone. Oh, my knees, I'm an old man. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. A dry package every track? Yeah, qualifying and race for every track.
F125.
Ooh, GP's post is cooking. How you doing, Matt? I haven't seen you in a day and a dollar, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Don't know where that saying came from. Day and a dollar. I don't know where that came from. Kind of made that up on the
radio
spot,
check.
I did.
Radio check.
Radio check.
Right. Let's do a bit of my team. I know, Matt. I know that you was here the other day. I just felt like making up a saying on the spot. How you doing, NASCAR? Your sky is up, indeed. A Zilla Pro. That is indeed the Ironman League. And it will be starting on Sunday night, 7 p.m. UK time. Cheers, Bray. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, mate, I think I could get more views on YouTube if I wanted to clickbait and I wanted to, just be a bit of a negative channel, you know what I mean? But I'm happy doing my content, and if people want to watch, they'll watch, you know? That's kind of the approach that I want to take, and I do. I just like making honest content, not clickbaiting the thumbnails or the title, just saying what happens, you know? And making content that I hope can improve with other people, you know, to help them improve, I should say. So yeah, if the channel gains traction, that'd be nice. If it doesn't, at least I can look myself in the mirror, you know? So I'm happy either way, in all honesty. I just need to update my channels. The selection time trial good for the race? Not really, to be honest. Some tracks, yes, but as a rule of thumb, I would say use max tire pressure. No, you're not bombarding me. Don't worry. I like the questions. Driving line. Do you say driving other line? Yeah, that does help. That does help. Like lessen the dirty air effect. If you can do that, you'll be cooking. My spelling is atrocious. Bonjour. Ah, bonjour, Freddy. How you doing, man? Hope you had a good day. I'm having trouble with manual 3 seconds best lap. You're on the controller or pad. When's the next race? In 5 minutes? I just need to update my live stream like descriptions. Yeah, I use VRS Pedals. I really like them. They're really good, actually. Um, you used 44 millimeters 2 years ago. I can't remember what I use actually. But for the red spring, I have quite a long travel, to be honest. I quite like. Normally, I didn't like long travels in the pedal before, but now for me, it's quite nice. Yellow spring? I don't have a yellow spring anymore. Maybe I'm missing something. I was wondering, why did the other league race actually care at all that they're last year as a racer? I mean, some people did. Some people were really nice. Like, Lucas was fantastic with me. Of course, I'm probably maybe going to miss some names here because there was a lot of people who were really, really nice with me. But one person that really comes to my mind is Fassi. He was in the championship battle, of course, going into the final race against Thomas and Jarno. And he took the time to come to my rig before the race, like before the warm up, directly before the race, and to wish me good luck. And do you know what? I really respected that because it was going into a championship battle, championship finale, and he took the time to come to me to say good luck for my race, you know? And really that was really cool, I think. And I had the belief before this anyway, but that let's say, asserted my belief that Fassi is one of the nicest people in the series, honestly. He, of course, signed recently with Ferrari, and I really pray for him that he can have a fantastic time there, because he deserves it. He would really deserve it. But of course, there's more people. But that's the story that really came to my mind. I use the Ascher Ultimate. Or Simucube Sport. P1 in the championship, baby! No, I want the travel in my pedal, but thank you. Well, I need to open up. There we go. Yes, they are Cass. I don't know how to say your name. My apologies. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. But they are the same setups that I'll use in League Racing. That's the point of the marketing, honestly. As well, I want to be transparent, and I want to put on the website and do a service where you can race the exact setups that I've raced, you know, and what I would go with the race. So there's no hiding. There's no, to be honest, bullshit. It is literally just the setup that I think is good that I'm going to put on the website, you know. How I lived it. What do you mean in terms of how I lived it? Because for me, it did not really affect me, to be honest. Me and Jan have always been chill. You actually made me win a championship on the last F1 game by your advices and setups. Thank you. Mate, first of all, congratulations on your championship. That's awesome. But thank you so much for being nice with me there. That really means a lot. Thank you for taking the time to write that, because that's really cool to read. I'm really happy about that. Touch wood, you get another championship on this game as well. Who do I think is the fastest esports driver currently? On the F125 game, Otis, I think. I think I've seen Thomas do a few world records, but I've not seen him too much on the game, I think. Anyway. I think the fastest over a lap is between Otis and Thomas, probably. How you doing? OPJO Racing. If I said the name correctly, need to head off. Need to clear my head. Right. Cheers, Matt, for tuning in. I'll catch you in a bit, buddy. You called Thomas as well? Nice. A lot of Thomases in the world. If you wanna be my lover, it's gotta be my friend. This setup work forever. Development never ends. Hope everyone enjoyed my singing. You raced Otis on iRacing a few weeks ago? Did you? Did you crash? Otis does love a good crash in iRacing. I don't even know what I'm buying, but let's buy it. Sometimes you get lost in my eyes. I'll make sure to wear some sunglasses then. Hang on. There we go. That should fix your problem. There you go. Thank me later. I can't actually see the screen anymore. Let me see. Do you think Yano's got another championship in him? For sure. For sure, man. The day we drive is not Brendon Leigh. The career mode is over. I'm just on season 5. You're on season 5 of career mode? Oh, I see what you mean about that, Bray. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I still hold the same opinion. Of course, I supported Thomas through the controversy. Did what I could anyway. But I was not involved. So I wasn't really emotionally connected to it, if you see what I mean. Putting Adele to shame with that singing. Damn right I am. I'm gonna drive to Silverstone to practice. Right, have fun. Good luck. I got aired by Malteser on Instagram. I approached them. I slid in their DM, and they aired me. Your father loves bounty. Get him gone. Get him gone. No, I'm gonna buy you a complete package. Cheers, buddy. Let me know how they are. Let me know how you find the setup. Genuinely, I'm really curious how it is for people and their perception of the setup. So if I can improve the setup in any way, do let me know. I'll be open-minded to that. Lovely content, dude. 5 AM here in Melbourne. I'm watching your stream. Your content is so genuine. Always interact with viewers, but it's time to head to bed, mate. Firstly, appreciate you staying up. Please get more sleep tomorrow. But you're a legend. Thank you very much. Man's been grinding. Have you seen my message on what? On what platform? Is Yano the best of all time? In F1 esports, like F1 sim racing, for sure, yeah. He has the most championship. He has the biggest fan base. You know, he has the most gravitas to him as an esports driver in the series. For sure, he's the greatest of all time. How do you install the setups? Well, basically, what happens is upon purchasing the setup, once the payment's been authorized, then you basically get sent an email with a link to a download file, what has all the PDF file in it. I choose to do a PDF file versus a Discord server, purely because I think a Discord server is a bit weird. Oh, you have to input them to the game. Sadly, there's no way to actually install the setups into the game. I would much prefer that, like iRacing, but there's no way to do it, unfortunately. I've tried a few and they felt good. Mega. I'm really happy to hear that. They are going to get even better soon. Like, this Bahrain setup I made the other day cooks. Same as China. It is cooking. I simmed most of Season 1 and Season 2. Oh, okay, that makes sense. If you want to be my lover, you gotta be with my friend. I can't remember the lyrics, so this is where we end. I don't have PDFs, like... Message me about that, please. It might depend on what you've decided to open up with that on your PC. Because, for sure, on my end, it's a PDF, like what's been inputted to the website. And I've tested the download as well, and it downloads PDF. So, it may be different depending what you've decided to open it with. How much does the game affect drivers' pace each year? In esports, probably there's a swing of like 1 or 2 tenths if you like or don't like the game. On Instagram would be ideal. Instagram is much better because I see the message request a bit easier than Discord. But yeah, I'd be very interested to know what you've done there for it to have that outcome. Oh, my thing's almost falling. My thing's almost falling. I really appreciate your dedication and hard work to building up the data. That's what it takes apart. Ah, cheers, buddy. You're really flattering me tonight. You're a legend. Really appreciate that. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friend. I have my Discord server linked below. That's probably the best way to join my Discord server. Then at me in the Discord server or on Twitter. I have a lot of Discord notifications. Hang on. Hang on. I have 5,518 Discord notifications. So, just as a heads up, that's why messaging me on Discord isn't my first priority to tell people. I have to create a setup for racing with, I don't know where you can start. Are you on Xbox or PC? Or PlayStation? Xbox? For 1,000, you're probably best off with Fanatec. Yeah, I'll go Fanatec for 1,000 on Xbox. You wanna get with my lover? Gotta get with my friend. Are you liking your game this year? I am. Like, I know I'm probably a little bit biased because I'm not having to sweat it for esports. What means naturally I'm going to enjoy the game more, but it's the game I've enjoyed the most for a very long time. Bapa. Let's get a shoot. Let's get a shoot. Ah, mate! Cheers for helping out, buddy. I still don't fully know how to pronounce your name. Hat Shushria? I'm so bad at pronouncing names, apologies. I know I butchered that completely. But thank you very much, my dude. Really appreciate that. Oh. Oh, they haven't fixed that track limit yet. What is... Give me the purple. Oh, wheel flick was quite good there. That is a bit worrying. Oh. No, I'm doing career mode, Adam. If you wanna get with my lover, you gotta get with my friend. Love at me ain't easy. Any advice on finding those last few attempts to the world record? I'm always 4 attempts to the world record. To be honest, a lot of that is just sweating the game. Like, the world record is just about knowing the grip before you turn in to the corner. And just doing your technique really well. That's it, to be honest. If you do that, you're flying. New game is way better than last year, yeah, for sure. Oh, we need to do fuel saving. That's boring. Oh, we can't even use the overtake button? Boo. How can the objective ask you not to go on the throttle between those two corners? On TikTok, I am. Also on YouTube. Literally, I could be in Qatar. I'm lifting so early for that corner. And we're still catching Stroll. Stroll! 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 Now, fuck this target. Unlucky, mate. Oh, karma. Oh, don't be invalidation. Thank you. Yeah, the setup is set up quite sensitive because that's how I'll drive it in esports. But if you're looking for the car to be more stable, I would say a good fix that you can do automatically, what's quite easy to do, is add 10% off-throttle differential. I think that's a universal thing you can do to the track, per every track for the car to help you out. I would say that's a good one to do. Yeah, lower the wings distance is a big one, but some tracks are already like on 50-50 wing, so you're not able to like take off any wing in that situation. Also, this racing line is so ugly. But yeah. I'm not doing this one anymore. I'm doing good, thank you, Sport. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, don't want to fast forward. We've got one more practice program. And that is a time management. No! We've got the most boring ones. I play with my team. Hey, thank you so much. I got the mini eggs. Yummy. Our tires are cooked. Hey Nashers, how you doing? Keep tires below 119. That ain't happening, big man. Ciao, come stai? And give me that tyre wear, please. GB sent you again? I'm sure he did. For the setup, I have to buy the support or just doing well. How do you mean by the support? I'm a little bit confused what you mean there, buddy. ABS? I think turning off ABS on the controller is really difficult. To be honest, I don't play on the controller, so I can't really give you any great tips. But I would say learning what I have from the wheel and maybe transferring it over to you in the situation. Learning no ABS is all about braking 15 meters earlier than you need to, so you have the peace of mind to control the car in a nicer way. If you're always like braking at the last moment possible, when you're learning no ABS, you're probably going to go wide from the corner. Yes! Yes, we did the breakfast program! Oh, hello. Sorry, Abin. Guys, I'll catch you live. Noticeable improvements in 24-25. Yes, big facts about the wheel flicking's mostly gone. Another thing that I really like about this game is just the general handling. It's quite intuitive in the sense what happens one lap should happen the next lap. It's pretty good in that way.
What an incredible practice session. The fun does.
Here we go then. Bahrain GP. Bank total. Yes, please. Hit me up with that top dollar. How close are your car setups between F125 and F124? Naturally, the games are pretty similar. The same way as 23 setups are not a million miles away from 24 setups in the values. So they're not a million miles away, to be honest. In all honesty, to be honest. I said to be honest about 7 times.
We'll be racing around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit today. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left down into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Alonso, Charles Leclerc, and Norris. Welcome to the commentary.
Okay, mate, I know it's not a great position to be starting on the grid, and it also puts us slap bang in the middle of the danger zone where risk is high. So be careful, pick your battles, and let's see if we can pick a few positions off along the way.
Ooh, danger zone. Oh, got me a bit spicy there, engineer. Let's see if we can knock off a stint from this winding. If we get rid of the soft tire in the middle. If we can, then maybe we can get away with doing a one-stop strategy, what would, I think, be the optimal way to go. But we need to see if we can get that medium tyre to go close enough to the hard. It doesn't actually look like it's possible, in all honesty. I think to be on a one-stop strategy is probably going to take a bit of risk. Let's see what the AI are doing up ahead of us. So it seems like everyone is, in fact, on a two-stop strategy. So that being said, we will go back to having that two-stop strategy. Keep on what the AI have, because I think it looks like it's optimal anyway. So we'll go soft off hard. I think we can go mediums at the end. Okay, maybe we can't go mediums at the end. So then we'll put... yeah, we'll put 2 sets of softs on. I think that'll be the way to go. Formation laps on cars on the hards up ahead. Be very critical to clear them ASAP. Obviously, Hajar and Stroll got penalties, I guess. Feels like I'm here waiting like an eternity, man. Ah, if I knew once it was possible, I would have gone for it. Oh well. Look at Colapinto! Right. Let's see.
Please repeat, you're breaking up.
We're breaking up? Ah, didn't know this was a love story.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
Oh, baby.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Right, what other ones have we got?
Got that confirmed.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Wait, can I actually speak to my engineer? Box this lap.
Sorry?
Oh.
No, don't do that. What good would that do? We can't do anything to the car and we have a race to get on with. Do not try to come in, just form up on the grid, okay?
I didn't know you could do that. Well, I knew you could do it. I knew it was a feature in the game. But I didn't know my microphone was configured to do that. Fastest lap overall. Oh, he blanked me. Best lap update.
Sorry, we can't provide you with that information right now.
Adjust wing up.
Okay, I'll have the pit team send you out with aero setting +1. We'll move to aero +1.
Is that even possible? I'm on literally max wings. I spent all of my formation lap not warming the tyres. But asking the engineer if he's been watching Love Island. Update. He had been. Oh, we're gonna send it. Oh! Whoa, we crashed with Cornepito! We might have sent it a bit too hard. That was far from ideal, but hilarious nevertheless. And then there we got front wing damage, I think. Yikes. Nothing happened? Indeed. Look, we're still up to P13. A win is a win. A win is a win. Oh, Bortoletto's got a 10-second penalty. What's all that about? Either way, I'll have your position, sir. Got Pinto's at the back of the pack. He's got front wing damage. His race is over. I'm so sorry, man. That was not my brightest idea to move across the track like that on the first lap. If it worked, though, it would have been top 5. That's all I'm saying. Okay, copy. I'll reply later if I get the time. Right. Shadow speed of the AI is always quick.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Teammates in the box. Sorry, mate.
Franco's in the pits. Franco is in the pits.
TikTok account name, just Brendon Leigh 72. Right, AI fighting up ahead. Should be a cheeky maneuver. 2, in fact. I'm really cautious about my front wing now. Because we did give it an old knock. And it does have a little bit of damage on it. Rear tyres are starting to degrade. Maybe mediums would be better for us next time. Because these softs are more likely going to overheat, I reckon. Right, Yuki Tsunoda. Take the slipstream of Gasly. Okay, we can't go around the outside there. Not worth breaking the wing again. Deciding what F1 sim gear to purchase. Oh, mate, that's awesome.
Tyre condition still looking good.
What cockpit are you picking between? Okay, I was reading chat. But yeah, teach me what cockpits you're looking between. You got the next level F1 GT Pro. Nice. Nice little voice crack there. That's quite a good rig, to be fair. That's quite a good rig. I've seen quite a lot of photos of it on the internet. Man, I need to lock in, though. I need to lock in. And stop driving like an idiot. Alonso doing a nice drift. Oh my god, you're gonna go slower, mate. My front wing has taken so much beating this race already. How you doing, Paddock Pulse? How you doing, Robert? Right, it's going to be pretty hard with the battery here. Oh my god, what is Alonso doing, man? 2 times in a row.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I mean, I literally drove into the back of Alonso there. That was more my fault than his. But literally 2 times on this, well, not on the same lap, but in underneath the distance of a lap, he locked up, went wide, and carried no apex speed.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Engineer quiet.
Confirmed.
Thank you. Right, engine's overheating a little bit. Right, we just need some calm laps now. to build up the battery. Alright, Russell doesn't go for it. Right, Alonso is flying up ahead now. Russell is flying as well. Should be able to turn in from there. We do have higher battery than last lap now, but still Russell is going to be attacking us. Whoa! What the f... We are so lucky to not DNF that. That is nuts. What the hell was that? Right, from here we can for sure one stop. But we also should get a new front wing. That has literally saved our race. Like, what happened? Norris spun on the track and made a red flag. That is so lucky. Right. We're going to be doing a medium and hard strategy. New front wing as well, what we needed. So that is very, very lucky for us. Right, let's get back into it. Advanced. Back on the grid. Medium tyres. We're down in P9. Also, it's taken a lap of fuel out of the car. Oh, no, it hasn't. Okay, it's back. Oh, what a start. Collision with Alonso. Illegal overtake. What? How was that a illegal overtake? It was on the race start. We've been shafted there, lads. Thank you. Wonder if the AI are going to the end. Surely not. No DRS yet. Right, this is going to be interesting to see how the pace develops. Is it? Oh! Is that Max Verstappen out of the race? It is Max Verstappen out of the race. This race is nutty. This is crazy, this race. Seemingly we don't have the pace of the leaders.
Okay, information on Verstappen. Okay, they're out of this race.
Confirmed, Max Verstappen out of the race. I have to see, maybe we can drop the Charles Leclerc DRS here. If we can stay out of Charles DRS and we stay in Oscar Piastri's, that'll be race changing. Seems our pace is better than last lap. Okay, we are. Charles Leclerc doesn't have DRS. And we do. Might be fastest lap of the race as well. Nope, not indeed. Nowhere near. Goal now is save battery. Save rear tyres, as they're going to degrade quite fast. We're probably in a position that we can start overtaking Oscar pretty soon. But we definitely want to save up battery before then. We will need to jump from the DRS of Oscar to Lewis's DRS. Purple sector 1. Man, a lot of dirty air through there. That's nuts. Skid issue through there. High battery in the last lap, that's good. Come on, big gap to Lando now. Championship standings.
As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship.
Let's go. I think if we can win, and Lando finishes there, we'll have a 25 point gap, if not more. Lando is starting to close in. Oscar's flying. Both McLarens are flying, in fact. Probably not in a position to overtake Lewis just yet. Rear tyre savings going well. We can go well deep into this race. We have a new set of mediums. No, we don't. Put the strategy on the back foot for a second. That was a lovely switchback. Yeah, Lando's going to get back in the train's DRS here. Yeah, he's in Lewis's DRS. Not ideal for us. Lando's our closest rival in the Drivers' Championship. But another lap or two at this pace, and Lewis might get dropped from the DRS. What might mean that Lando gets dropped as well. Oh, Lando's going for the move. Come on, we need to stay super close to Oscar now, in hope that Lando doesn't get DRS on us next lap. Oscar immediately makes a mistake. Lewis is ahead. Alright, Lewis is out of the DRS zone. And now extending the gap. Could end up with a two-horse race here. 1v1 versus Oscar. Have I watched Clarkson's Farm? Not fully. I've watched clips on TikTok. It's quite funny. Right, for sure Lando will move up into P3 here. My engine's overheating like crazy. go on YouTube? Yeah. It will do. Right, Lando's still out of DRS. Ocon's out of the road. Maybe a safety car? Nope. Right. Lando's closing in very quickly. Lando's gaining to me even though I have DRS open. That's nuts. I think probably the best course of action is stay out on these mediums as long as I can. And maybe even just follow them into the pits. To be honest. Our pace is quite strong, but we're going to need as fresh, hard tyres for this final stint as we can. If we are going to challenge for this race win. Yeah, tyre dig is quite huge right now. Like I say, I think we're better off having high tyre dig, even being P3 in this train if Lando overtook us, rather than boxing too early. Sure, maybe we'll get a small undercut, but it wouldn't be anything worth having. Look at that straight line speed! That's huge. Wow, look at that. Both the McLarens have crazy straight speed right now. Oh, I thought he was going to go for it at the last second then. Right, this lap we're going to have to push, I reckon. Team in the box,
Okay,
don't care.
Franco's coming in for his stop.
Lando is flying indeed. We might have to box this lap. Because at the start of the lap we have our pit window opened. And of course we do ideally want to follow one of the McLarens in the pit lane. But we also are going to the hard and they're probably going to the mediums, so... Right, we're going to box. Quite conservative on the entry. Very easy to speed here. From here, the hards will easily go to the end. So it's better just to get out, get them up to temperature. And that's GG. 2.5 seconds gone in the pit lane. Right, we need the outlap of all outlaps now. Probably was a good thing that we undercut now, considering that pit stop. Struggling a bit with tyre temp at the moment. There we go, grip is coming now. Right, fingers crossed, McLaren don't box the slap. They do, we're kind of in the mud. Okay, good, they don't. Oh, big understeer there. Ah, we wasn't going to get DRS. Oh, Lawson. Some AI are boxing, though. Yes, Lawson boxes. That's golden for us. Okay. We probably have one more lap to undercut these McLarens. At least one of them. It's quite useful having Antonelli up ahead. Even though it's 12 seconds, we can still see how much that gap comes down. If it comes down at all. Just under a second so far this lap. This is probably going to be tight with one of the McLarens now. If they do box this lap. I think one of them is. Yeah, Lando's boxing. Was probably quite good for us, actually. Right, here's the moment of truth. If we are going to be close enough to the AI, even in clean air, the engines are heating. Right, that's Piastri, actually, on the mediums. And we are ahead. Right, we need to build up this battery. 1.6 seconds. 2 actually. Piastri was in front, so Lando must have overtaken Piastri. So literally now, my main focus on this lap, I know that I should be ahead of Lando. My main focus is just getting the battery high now. Because they're going to catch me. On their mediums, they're going to catch me. I think my best chance of winning this race is just staying in the DRS and attacking at the end. If Lando goes to softs, then it might be GG for us. Lando boxing. Oscar immediately in the DRS. Watch this straight line speed from Oscar here. I'm just going to stay in medium mode to harvest the battery, but crazy. Now I'm going to close the door there. Bit cheeky of me. He didn't really have his nose in a place that he deserved the space. Right, 3 seconds to Lando. Right, let's see if we can play a smart game here. Because we've got a decent gap to Lando now. So, there's a small chance. If I let Oscar go, if I can stay in his DRS, the gap might stay stable to Lando. It might. So we're going to let him go here. Don't go slow on the apex. Yeah, you went slow on the apex. Crunch time. 1.7. 1.6. Oh my god. Oh, he was closing on us. Without him having a slipstream audio us then. Right, this is a really important middle sector for us. If we can hang on to Piastri or not. Percent 20% tire deck. Yeah, Lando's closing too quickly. He will have the DRS lap, I reckon. How fast they are down the straight. Indeed, he does. Depending how fast Lewis is, might turn into a four-way fight for the win. 7 tenths faster Lando was that lap. Probably Lando's going to overtake us. Start the next lap. It just won't be wise for me to use my battery fighting him right now. Because he'll just come relentlessly every lap. Like, look at that. I would have to use all my battery to defend that. Best thing I can do is tuck in right now. And try to follow them through until the end of the race. Lando's going straight for the race lead though. It's actually a problem if Lando leads. He's clearly faster than Oscar. Right, let's see if we can get up behind Lando. The reason that's important is we probably have a good chance of keeping the DRS chain connected this lap. Whereas with the battling, maybe Oscar didn't. The AI tend to lose time in that situation. Tyres should make it to the end. Look at this. The McLaren train is coming. Luckily, Oscar faking the move in the final corner has brought us a bit of breathing room for the straight. Lewis is almost in a DRS as well. Final few laps. It's going to be spicy. Chat. Type 1 if you think Lando's going to win. Type 2 if you think we're going to win. Type 3 if you think Oscar's going to win. Lewis is still an outside chance, but currently not in contention. Right, we need Oscar to do the same mistakes he made last lap. Go on, Oscar, go for it. He's a bit further than last lap. Late on the brakes. Bit cheeky for me here to turn in. But really have to push the rulebook now. Yo, thanks for the 100 bits. Hards. You really never really liked the hards. Oh yeah, the hards are quite good on this game. We'll have to lock in this lap. That was great through there. Good corner and maybe drop Piastri. Come on, Patry. We might have done it. We took even a shorter line into the corner. Just to minimise the distance to help us. I think that rear wing is open. It was, he closed on us down the straight. But look at that. The gap is very close again. A great corner here and a mistake from Piastri could turn this race on its head and take away his chance of winning. Okay, he stayed in DRS. We almost got it. Right, no threat from Oscar this straight. Thing is, I can't save battery, I'm just not quick enough at the moment. Like, yeah, it's really difficult to save the battery in this situation. Yeah, engine temps are always high around here on this game, it seems. Lewis Hamilton has joined the party. Ooh, Oscar made a mistake. Nah, he's using battery. We're not going to drop him yet. Penultimate lap of the race. Like this, it won't be enough to win, I think. We're going to have to really do a nice job on this lap. Oh! No, it's bottled! He saved it, but he almost bottled it. Go on, this might be our chance. Down the inside. He'll get us back on DRS. He'll for sure get us back on DRS, but we can stay closer for the DRS detection for the pit straight. This is my thinking. This is my plan. Because like this, he'll re-overtake us going into the final corner. Have to make sure Piastri isn't close enough to get involved in the fight. He's made another mistake. Right, we need him to be ahead though. We need the DRS. Unless he makes another mistake. Cheeky DRS games. We're still going to be under threat from Piastri. Look how much he's accelerating though. 4 wide of the final lap. Oh, it was contact. We didn't do anything wrong there though. We didn't do anything wrong. We'll check the replay after the race. Go on, we've broken DRS. Still not over. Come on, baby. That was a move and a half. Norris has gone from leading to BP4. What a dismal last 2 laps for him. But celebration for us. That was insane. Almost binned it. There we go. Another win in this season. And what a way to do it. That was insane, that race. That final lap was nuts. Wow. Driver of the day as well. Thank you very much. GG's. Look at the team celebrating.
And it's always good to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
Here comes your top 3, making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula 1.
Wow, wow, wow. We need to check that replay file. That final lap was insane.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So to wrap up and conclude, damage, we were half spun on the way down into turn 1. Admittedly, my fault for moving over on Franco Colapinto, my teammate in this career mode. Damage on turn 1 as well, following from that point onwards. Damage as we hit the back of Fernando Alonso later in the race on on turn 1, I should be saying. So we had a lot of bad luck at turn 1 this race. Red flag from Lando Norris. We got double lucky. 1, not to DNF in that process, but also for it to reignite our race and bring us back closer to the race leaders. And then fighting off with 4 wide on the final lap to be taking the race win. We need to check that replay. What's that? Right, we need to look at this. This is insane. Look at that. So we're dropping behind. No straight line speed. We see the gap on the outside. Oh, Lewis sent up the inside of Lando. that's what happened there. That's crazy. So we go to third person camera here. See, Lando's on the inside. Oh, Lando turned into Lewis. What's all that about, Sunshine? Look at this. He just turned into him. And then 3 into wide 1 doesn't go. We run around the outside of all of them. Look at that. That's insane. But our onboard is crazy from that. Look at that. P1 to P4. We think, okay, let's just pick the outside line. Brake late. Just about kept it on the track as well. Here we didn't because we had to avoid the crash. Like, if we go back, you can see we got punted here. So we just couldn't keep the car on the track as a natural result of that. But where it really mattered here, we're just keeping one tyre on the track at all times. Just connected to the white line. That was insane. Grazie ragazzi. Our championship lead must be looking very healthy now. I'll be more than happy to take that. Let's see.
Boss, we've got interest. There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Ooh. I'm thrilled to inform you that we've secured a secondary sponsor. We should think about integrating the sponsor details into our car design for the upcoming race. It could help us stand out and foster loyalty with them. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to look at the championship standings. Where are the championship standings? Where are the championship standings? Results. Look at that. A very healthy lead in the Drivers' Championship. Ahead of Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Lewis Hamilton down in 6th place at the moment. Even more surprising, Max Verstappen down in 7th. And we're all the way up in P2 of the Constructors' Championship as well. So, that has been a very, very healthy race. Up and down like a roller coaster. But that was absolutely insane. Look at that, 3 race wins to our name so far in this season, and they've all really been quite dramatic. Australia wasn't that dramatic, actually, looking back on it. It was quite simple to be winning that race, but Japan was a final lap showdown as well, and Bahrain was a final lap showdown. So this is really shaping up to be a good season if it carries on like this. Have I put sponsors yet? I haven't. I don't really care for that, to be honest. What's my game settings? You can find it on my YouTube channel, my guy. Best with my YouTube settings. No. My settings are on my YouTube channel, I should say. That way around. You've got money, money, money. That's going for the after party. That's not for the sponsors to touch. Money, money, money. What? Right, we're going to end. We're going to raid someone. We're going to go show someone some love. Fabio, for sure. Also, when we go in, can we all compliment just how good Fabio's hair is today? That'd be really nice if we can all go and compliment how beautiful his locks are. Absolutely stunning, mate. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful stuff. Right, everyone, go show Fabio some love, and yeah, go comment on his hair, please. Will you do another race to stream? Not, unfortunately, I won't, because I need to end, because I've been live almost for 3 hours now, and my voice is a bit croaky. Do you show R&D? I think it was at the bottom. I'll show it next episode, because I forgot to do it this time. As you can see, we're yawning. It is cooked. It is bedtime, boys. But if I watch Clarkson Farm, only clips of it on like TikTok. But everyone, thank you so much for an awesome stream again. I really appreciate you all. And I won't be live tomorrow night, but Sunday night I'll be back with the league race of Iron Man, and we will be absolutely on it like a car bonnet. Until then, grazie vazazzi, everyone. I really appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao. Bye, bye.